Good morning. Today is Monday, November 10th. Welcome to Up to the Minute. We're happy you're joining us. I'm Dr. Lana Pigal. I am the Communications Director at Northwest College, and my co-host this morning is Isa Machado. She is audio recording technology student and HCC TV intern. I know.
You got it right.
I don't know why I always stumble
It's
over
a very
that.
long title.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How
You're
about you?
staying warm?
Yes, it's so cold outside.
It's nice.
I was suffering earlier.
So I like the cold.
No,
Some people don't like the
I
cold.
don't. I'm a summer baby. So
Yeah.
I love the summer and I love the sun, but the cold I can't do. I can't
I
do.
think since I moved to Houston with the humidity, I'm kind of like, oh, it'd be nice if we had a couple of cold days. Yeah.
I guess, yes, but it's too cold now.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and tell everyone how they can find us.
Well, we're on the Houston City College District Facebook page and YouTube. We're also on X, LinkedIn, and on HTC TV at noon, 5 and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday.
And today is Compassion Monday. We are thrilled to welcome Nancy Molnè, a talented local crochet artist, joining us to share about the random acts of crochet kindness and tell us why chickens in high heels are visiting Memorial Hermann Hospital in Sugar Land. So stay tuned. Miss Nancy, we will be with you in about 10 minutes. But first, we're honored to have Pedro Garcia. He's student club president of the Kindness Club for Student Life at our Southeast campus. Pedro will share thoughtful insights on World Kindness Day and the inspiring mission behind it. Welcome, Pedro.
Oh, thank you for having me today.
I think you're still on mute.
Oh, am I? I apologize, but thank you so much for having me today. It's an honor to be here, and I'll be glad to share the insights I have about the Kindness Club, or as it's better known, Club Kindness.
Well, go ahead and tell us what is Club Kindness?
Right. So honestly, I've kind of been asking myself that question a lot. But at its core, Club Kindness is inherently a student organization that aims to bring people together to promote compassion, empathy, and most importantly, kindness.
W- Tell me why you believe you need to have a Club Kindness.
I think it's something that we take for granted in today's kind of age. I think with the COVID pandemic, especially, we kind of disconnected from each other, both figuratively online and literally. So with Club Kindness, the idea there really is that I want to be able to bridge that gap that we've created and ensure that Club Kindness can act as sort of that second or even third space for people.
So, what kinds of activities does the organization do to promote kindness on campus?
So we've focused mostly on social events. We wanted to be able to promote socialization, obviously, but also wellness, and now later this week, gratitude. We see these themes as ways to promote kindness where we can. In socializing, we bridge that mental gap that I mentioned previously. In wellness, we direct our energy inward, remembering to be kind to ourselves. And with gratitude, we direct our energy outward. That is to say, at least, that we direct kindness to others.
So, can you tell us about the event Club Kindness is hosting for World Kindness Day that I believe is November 13th, correct?
Yes, that's actually this Thursday. So, for this event, we're going to be setting up tables for the purpose of writing gratitude letters and crafting bracelets. In high school, one of the last things I did before I graduated was I wrote over 50 letters and made 50 bracelets for people who I knew I was going to miss. I've kept in touch with a fair amount of those people since graduating a year ago. We're also going to be looking at doing a book drive because this semester I recognize that there's a bookshelf near our campus library that's kind of empty, and that's actually for an important reason. That bookshelf was set up by a librarian, I believe her name is Carmen Walton. She wanted to have a space where students could both leave and take books. So for us, we want to be able to stock up that bookshelf and ensure that students have some reading materials where they can both exchange books and also just communicate with other people who are big into reading. So that's the aim of what we're going to be doing on November 13th, this Thursday from 12 to 2 p.m.
Well, how can students, faculty, or staff get involved with Club Kindness or participate in your upcoming event?
So there's a lot of ways, but I think the one of the first ways you can do that is by being enrolled at or working at the East Side campus. It's not a necessary thing to be enrolled or work there. We've had people come to our event from other campuses. Regardless, the best way that you can get involved, especially as a student, is to join our officer team. This semester is my last, and for me, I want to be able to see to it that we continue as a club. I've been the one spearheading a lot of the projects, and for me, I know that even if we have plans, which I have so many cool plans that I want to do for the spring, but unfortunately won't be there for, that's going to be the way that we can have Club Kindness continue to promote kindness, compassion, and empathy.
Let's go back to your book drive. What kind of books are you looking for, and in what condition are you looking
Right.
for books?
So in terms of a book quality and condition, right, we're looking for books that are appealing to people of all ages. I think for us college age students, young adult books are great, and children's books are also great. I say that because one thing that I also observe, right, is that on campus, are a lot of parents might be returning to college to pursue higher education. And so sometimes they stop by the library, and to actually give parents a chance to sort of bring something home for their children seems like such a cool idea. And so my hope with that bookshelf near that library is that it won't just include young adult books or academic material, but also children's books, perhaps ordered by sort of these different shelves that they have there. Regardless, though, I think that it's an idea that I'm going to be able to ensure that good quality books are stocked up regularly, and that at that they're gonna be books that are readable, don't have any marks or any strays. So more or less that mint quality, right?
Right. So, what impact have you seen so far from the club's efforts to spread kindness at HCC?
So I'll admit it's actually been pretty subtle. I think like we don't think of kindness as be something being subtle often. Sometimes we think of these grand displays of kindness, but for me, I think we hammered home this idea that people were able to learn about kindness and promote kindness in their own lives, and oftentimes we're not intertwined with everyone's lives, right? So for me, I've had people talk about the kindness that they show to others, and maybe they don't cite Club Kindness as a direct cause, but I feel like Club Kindness has made that sort of difference in being able to say, well, now I know a little bit more about kindness. So, like I said, I think Club Kindness has made a very subtle but very big impact on promoting kindness.
So, Pedro, tell us how folks can show signs of kindness. Maybe they don't really understand what that
Mhm.
means.
And yeah, that is difficult to sort of gauge initially, right? One thing that I think is always good to think about kindness is your interactions with people. Do you greet people when they walk in? Do you shake their hand? Do you catch up with one another? Do you smile? These are small acts of kindness that we take for granted. And I think when we think about how we can show that, I think it's all about intentionality, being present in places, saying that I am here because I am here. And that's so important, I think. It's being intentional, it's being present.
So, Pedro, you said that you're not going to be here in the spring. What are your plans?
So yeah, I want to continue doing service projects. There's an organization called Psi Kappa Online that has done so many service projects over the years. And for me, I want to be able to hopefully continue with this idea of service projects. I want to be able to perhaps do one where we write gratitude letters to veterans. We do gratitude letters to perhaps people in the army. We do gratitude letters for perhaps children in hospitals. Of course, gratitude letters aren't the only thing that we want to be able to do. We want to do more, we want to focus more on volunteering, and we want to be able to do more events that draw in people from across the campus at large. Since I know that even with the exciting amount of attendance that we do see, we know that we can have a larger reach. And next semester, I think once we kind of do more events, we're going to be able to really kind of latch onto more students.
That's great. Well, thank you, Pedro Garcia, club president of the Kindness Club for Student Life organization at Southeast Campus. We will have all the information about your organization in our post after the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much as well.
Well, up next, right after the break, Issa will be talking with Nancy Molnè, a local crochet artist on a health-felt mission, spreading joy through random acts of kindness. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
For over 50 years, HCC has been here for you. Affordable, accessible, focused on your success. This is your college, growing, evolving, expanding with you. More bachelor's degrees, stronger workforce training, online learning with global reach. A new name, the same mission, bigger vision. Houston City College, local focus, global reach. Register now at hccs.edu.
Our individual voices are powerful, but not everything has a voice. Let us be a voice to the voiceless. It's time to speak up for nature.
Poison Help is a free 24/7 hotline that answers all of your poison questions in over 100 languages.
Hello? Poison Help?
Hello? When poison happens, we're here for you. Just call Poison Help, 1-800-222-1222.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Now we're moving on, and we're excited to welcome Nancy Molnè, a local crochet artist who's on a charitable mission to spread kindness through the handmade creations to patients at a Sugarland hospital. Welcome back to the show. Nancy, how are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for being with us today. Let's get this started. I wanted to ask you, how did you get started in crocheting for
Oh,
charity?
well, I didn't learn crocheting until like 2023. Oh, excuse me. No, that was 2013. My husband and I moved to Orlando, Florida, and there was a group of crochet ladies at the subdivision where we lived, and they were gracious enough to teach me via YouTube's and their personal time with me how to crochet. And we were making baby hats and blankets for layouts for the families that couldn't afford it at the Winnie Palmer Hospital in Orlando. And that's how I got started. And it became an obsession. I just love crocheting.
When you say an obsession, what do you mean? Like, elaborate a little bit on that.
Um, well, I mean, I'm known as the chicken lady. Oh my gosh. I started making little critters, as I call them, uh, after meeting two ladies that volunteer at the Memorial Herman in Sugarland. And they liked my little critters and they wanted to make them available to other people. And so that's how I got started at Memorial Herman, making these little critters that they put on their comfort carts, as they call them, and roll them through the hospital. And when they find somebody that needs a little smile or maybe even a giggle that day, they pass out these little critters that I make. And lo and behold, they seem to make a difference in people's lives.
That's beautiful. That's truly a beautiful act of kindness. And it's beautiful how it sparks joy on people. I wanted to ask you too, can you talk a little bit more about random acts of crocheted kindness? I know you're already talking about it,
Yeah.
but like referring to the actual everything, yes.
Sure. Random Acts of Crochet kind of began in 2018 in the UK by a lady named Olivia Dietrich, who is an author and crochet artist herself. And she's also a mental health advocate. And so she started passing out little flowers and, small little things like that. She would leave in unusual places like restaurants and restrooms and just here, there, and everywhere, and would include a little note of encouragement with her critters. And that's how it started in 2018. And there are now approximately 320,000 members worldwide. They're from Australia, they're from India, they're from the UK. And in 2013, they started in the United States. And in the United States, we have over 220,000 members as of today. That's a lot of crocheting ladies out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of
And,
crochet.
and our goal is just to brighten somebody's day. You never know how that little act of kindness is going to resonate with somebody you may never see, you will never meet, but it does make a difference.
Would you say is that like why you invest the time in crocheting and making your little creatures and chickens and
Um, well, it's actually a totally selfish thing for me to know that maybe someday it's just what that person needed to hear that day. And and to know that I can do that is a totally selfish thing. I just love doing it. And as I become uh, a little more proficient in it, it's become an obsession. I just have got to get these chickens out into the world. That's all there is to it.
I totally get it. I 100% get what you're trying to say and what you mean. Another thing I wanted to ask, I know nothing about crocheting, by the way. So
Mm.
how long does it take you to make um some of the
Oh, of my,
works you
of my
do?
little critters. Uh, well, like the chickens are a little more um, intensive. And they take me about, 2 to 3 hours to actually make the base chicken.
Okay.
And then I go into my little workroom and where I have all their accessories. And I wait until their personality pops out. They tell me what they want to wear that day. It could be a crown, it could be the queen, or it could be a pirate. There is one pirate I know that has traveled wide and far from Sugarland. He's been to Hawaii. He's been to Yosemite and making friends wherever he goes. And he just travels around the world. So,
That's beautiful. To someone like me who has never done any crocheting, how difficult is it to learn if I were to get
oh,
into it?
it's very easy to learn. Thank goodness for YouTube. On YouTube, you can go on and they have beginner lessons that teach you just the basic stitches that get you started. And then as you progress, there's more complicated patterns that you can follow. I had never crocheted before a day in my life until 2013 when I met this group of ladies. They didn't make chickens, but I'm the chicken lady. um, but I met them and they were gracious enough to shepherd me along in my YouTube videos. And that's how I learned to crochet. Anybody can do it. You can start out very, very simple and just go as detailed as you want to go.
Do you have any new projects planned or like what's next for you in this journey of
Uh,
crocheting and charity
well,
and
now
arts?
I'm trying to learn to do blankets.
Okay.
Um, my blankets have a tendency to turn out kind of wonky and more, kind of strange shaped. So I'm working on on getting my blankets to be squares or rectangles. So that's my focus right now for my personal growth. But as far as my random acts of crochet kindness, my chickens seem to be my obsession.
I would love to see one of your chickens. And I'm pretty sure everyone has seen them already. Oh, there we go. We have one right there. Yes. That's
The queen showed up today.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you, Nancy, so much for
Oh,
your
you're
interview
welcome.
today, your time. We hope to have you soon if you have any other advances in your crocheting. That'd be so
Well, thank
great.
you very much.
And coming up after a quick commercial break, Alana and I will return with some news and announcements for y'all.
HCC ha estado para ti, accesible y enfocado en tus éxitos. Más carreras, formación avanzada, aprendizaje global en línea. Nuevo nombre, misma misión, visión más amplia. Houston City College. Regístrate en hcc.edu.
Art is hard.
But not as hard as living in an over-policed community.
Art is hard.
But not as hard as accessing mental health resources.
Art is hard.
But not as hard as being uprooted by gentrification. At Artistic Noise, art creates a community for system-impacted youth to be seen
and heard.
Learn more at artisticnoise.org.
Well, welcome back. It is time for news, events, and announcements. We got lots of things going around HCC this week, starting with our fall 2025 virtual studio exhibit. Are you interested in virtual reality or mixed media? For the fall 2025 semester, the online studio student exhibition officially launched its virtual studio exhibition starting today.
Oh.
It features various forms of mixed media, showcasing students' work across all HCC campuses. No registration is necessary. It's completely free, which is the price is right. Exhibition online showcase November 10th through December 4th. For more information, check out our post after the show. And you said we have a stress management workshop
Oh my
coming
God,
up.
I need that. Stress management workshop, everyone. Are you feeling overwhelmed by work, classes, personal challenges, or anything that's going on in your life? You can join us for a stress management workshop designed to help you regain balance and boost your well-being, hosted by Student Life and Counseling and Ability Services. You can learn proven techniques to manage and reduce stress effectively, improve focus and emotional balance, build resilience and self-care habits. Whether you're managing deadlines or you just want to feel your best, this session will empower you to take control of your stress and thrive through the pressures.
All of it.
Yeah. That's going to be on November 11th, 11 a.m. to noon. And it's going to be online. So you can join from anywhere you're on this earth. So online through Microsoft Team links. And for more info, you can check the post after the show.
Yeah.
And then we have bringing awareness through film.
That's right. For it's a mental health event. I got to tell you, I bet crocheting is a great stress
Oh, yes.
reliever.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, join us at Northwest College Counseling and Ability Services for a powerful film series designed to educate and inspire. This event will feature award-winning true story films that highlight mental health, understanding and overcoming personal struggles, drugs and alcohol, the impact of addiction and the opioid crisis, healthy relationships, recognizing and healing from abuse, and building resilience. Open to students, faculty, and staff, this series aims to promote awareness, empathy, and meaningful conversation around these important issues. And that is November 18th from noon to 2 p.m. at our HCC Katy Community Room A. For more information, contact LaRonda Ashford at hccs.edu. Let me say that again, laronda.ashford at hccs.edu. And we've got some workshop scholarships.
More
available.
workshops. That's awesome. We love workshops. So we have the Connect to Houston Workforce Scholarship. Oh, not workshop.
Yeah, it's a
Workforce
scholarship. Yeah.
Scholarship. Okay. It's HEC is offering scholarships in a wide range of workforce programs that can get you out of the workforce and earning. Sometimes in as little as 16 weeks. You can learn more and complete an interest form at hccs.edu/connect2. And that's the number 2. Yeah.
And we'll have that link in our post after
Yes,
the
we're gonna
show
have that
in
in-
case we've confused you
Yes.
completely.
Yes.
And spring registration is now opening, but classes are filling up fast. So remember, HCC offers a variety of semester lengths and start dates in several modalities that include in-person, online anytime, online on a schedule, hybrid, and hybrid labs. So register early to get your preferred classes and times. So to learn more about HCC programs, start dates, and options to cover costs, go to hccs.edu/apply. And coming up for Tuesday, we chat with the events team that brings the magic of Houston Zoo Lights to life each year. If you haven't gone to Houston Zoo Lights, it is fantastic. It is
fantastic.
fun.
Yes.
It really makes the holiday season feel like it is here. It's not just for children, it's for families, it's for adults, it's for dating couples. Go enjoy it. So find out what's new and exciting for this holiday season. We thank you for joining us. Thank you, Isa, for
Thank
your
you, Alana.
co-hosting
Thank you so much.
services, and we will see you all next time.
Hi, I'm Bob Euchre. I was 5 years old when Lou Gehrig gave his famous Luckiest Man speech. Lou retired from baseball that day because of the devastating disease known as ALS. Back then, I never imagined I would one day grow up to be a Major League Baseball player or spend my life in baseball. And I certainly didn't imagine that ALS would take my daughter Leanne's life and another close friend. ALS robs a person of their ability to walk, talk, eat, and breathe. It's been 8 decades since Lou's speech, and we still don't have a cure. But we are making progress turning ALS from a fatal disease into a livable one, and we need your help to finally strike out ALS. Please join us in the fight by visiting als.org. Thank you.
Motorcycles are not invisible, but they can seem that way to drivers who aren't paying close attention. Look twice for motorcycles. There's a life riding on it.
Texas, where our pride, strength, and unity keep our spirits high as we march forward. Showing our pride by saying, "Don't mess with Texas," means we gotta step up, walk the walk, do our part to keep Texas clean and safe. Because after all these years, all these miles, all these traditions, for all us Texans, including me, George Strait, don't mess with Texas means don't litter.